Hello all, hope you is blue. Welcome back to EU4 and Portugal, where yes, the blue continues. Let's seize land. Apparently I lost some crown land. Something to do with taking extra provinces, lowering it. That's fine. The once of the clergy wants to set in, whatever. And another thought I've just had is, why don't I build myself my caravels? I'm holding control. Why is it only building one at a time? What? Okay. Oh, whatever. There's caravels building in there. That's all good. They're going to help with the Sevilla trade. Or I can put them in, say, the Safi node. That's not really a problem to me. I don't even have a fleet in Safi right now. I could really quite do with it then, to be honest. Do you know what? I'm going to bring this to Neva. And this one to Neva. They'll go together and trade and protect Novgorod from this side. That was bugging me there, I'll be honest. And what's this about? Baleares. Alright, fine. It just means I need to move an army for like a couple weeks off the border of a nation that I am at peace with for another 3 years. Or some such. I think I can cope with that. Okay. How long do I actually have? March 78. Yeah, 3.5 years. I wasn't over-exaggerating when I said 3. Also, stock exchanges. Yeah, please. We'll bring those down and in. I also note that I need to increase my gov cap. Let's get some tower halls on the go. But once these are all in, including the ones that I have yet on that list to deal with, we'll be laughing. Meanwhile, I still don't have an heir, because I ditched my last one who was looking okay, but I wanted to dive deep. If Manuel dies, Portuguese noble succeeds to the throne, then nobody will be able to do a succession war for me. I mean, if they did, that'd be kind of humorous. Truce with Congo has ended. They're not in Europe. They're somewhat safe, as per my current intentions. Let's bring this to Rouergue. And maybe I bring the army that's currently in Anatolia, into Constantinople, into the French region. So I've got just more firepower for France. And then centers of trade upgrade. Ooh, tell me more. So, let's get Novgorod protected. We'll go to port during war. I'm going to get all of the caravels to join in with Sevilla. Basically my Sevilla fleet is just going to be absolutely humongous, hopefully. So yeah, we'll move this 70k and leave this 70k. I suppose the order of how I did this didn't really matter, but you know, all about where the boats are and stuff, I suppose. So yeah, there we go. Cheaper and quicker annexations. What I really want to do is be the Pope, so that I get that just as a modifier. 242? Nah. You're fine. Not really enamoured by a 242 if I had to say. Either way. Also, I could be drilling with all these. I mean, it's not about the professionalism on this one, because it's not going to provide me much, considering it's fractional percentage of my army, but it does give them drill, which itself as a modifier, rather nice. Are we honest? With my excess manpower, I'm doing it. Let's build the first final iteration of my army. Maybe I need to make an 80-40 stack though, but hey, for now we're making it a 60-40. I just realised my folly. There's boats being made in some of those provinces. Oh well, the boats will be made and then the armies will be made. Don't sweat the small stuff. And Austria no longer considered a great power. Bad for you. And yeah, no longer are the Ottomans anywhere near my development. We definitely don't stand shoulder to shoulder right now. And let's continue to head towards adaptability. The sooner I can get this, the better. And there's another treasure fleet in. Thanks, Dutch Mexico, you're doing great. And finally, it shows me that I've got spare gov cap. I will use it on mainland GB, I think. For now, let's do it on the provinces that were owned by Geldum. Or rather, for the most part, owned by Geldum. I think one or two provinces in this state. I think it was just Man, right? It was just Man. There we go. I'll do the rest in a bit. That was just the free and easy bit. And oh, I need to go save Cyprus. Hold on, no. Let's leave you drilling actually. Stop trying to go on a boat. Leave you to drill. This was correct. I'll pick up the army from Constantinople. Go stop Cyprus. Austria asking more people to put their heir on other people's thrones. Stop it, Austria. You kind of suck. Well, that makes too much of a difference to me, to be fair. But spreading the von Habsburgisms. Not in my blue Europe. Yeah, they are still von Habsburg. Very rarely do you see the von Habsburg lineage disappear from Austria. It's a rather stalwart dynasty, you could say. Again, this army is waiting for the other detachments. This goes to, as discussed, Sevilla and tags in. A few more ships to go, but then otherwise should be starting to build armies. I've got so much. When did I get so much money? And yes, I can finally snipe Defender of the Faith. Why couldn't I snipe it before? I don't know. I feel like I messed something up. Should not have been able to have sniped it before previously. With all this money, let's continue working on town halls. Because again, lots of GovCat free would be really nice. Allows me to statefy more stuff, which just increases the everything. You know how it goes. Lots and lots of dosh gets me lots and lots of GovCap. Right, let's stop about there. And grab some more. Go away, I want that great project to just be deleted at this point. The Vrigi Hospital is actually kind of nice. I look forward to getting it. The reinforced speed is good. Innovativeness gain, not necessary now, but if you get that wonder early, pretty good. Bengal is attacking Burmanis. Are you now? Really, it's Delhi who's the Indian powerhouse. Ming also released Liang. I haven't even gone back to look at this. So Dali's out as well. Soggy Yogurt, the opium of Anding, are down here. But also a tributary state of Chagatai. Oh, I need to go save the Cypriot. The Cypriots from themselves. Stop trying to move. I'm gonna just land on you. Nice. Then let's take the culture of Swazi is Portuguese. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna go for the burgers one. Finisterre having a manufactory is important here. Not because I care about Finisterre as a province, but because I need to get rid of some burger privileges. Which getting the manufactories would assuage. Send these guys to Lisbon. Also, for those that don't know, if you hold control while trying to select in the grab mode, you'll see grab ships in the area instead of armies. So yeah, that's how you can do it if you're looking over a large area. You just hold control. I know it's something that most people know, but who knows? Maybe someone out there didn't know that. Let's grab a claim on. Getting quite a few of the provinces covered actually. Let's go for... oh, I've even done Bourbonnais. Did I intentionally go for the higher dev provinces? Probably not on this occasion. I'd have probably stopped thinking about it by now. Let's call that luck. Let's just call it luck and be happy with it. So yeah, lots of town halls. Finished coring there. Excellent, and I'm not that far off from adaptability, which is perfect. Because I'm also not that far off imperialism, and the truce with France is also, guess what? Not that far off. I love it when a plan comes together. And yes, they're still making the relevant fleets before it makes the relevant units. I don't mind any of that. Then how about a few more good looking soldiers' households? And any more good looking stock exchanges? Oh, not many. You know what? I'm going to drop the requirements. If it says 0 free slots or -1, that means the province already has a marketplace at minimum in it. It's actually worth me taking them just because they're already in there. The logic may not sound right, but the mechanic certainly is. Or whatever. I don't know, give myself a pat on the back, I suppose. Let's grab a general. And also I like how it's called Cogwall, but it's literally just like all kinds now. It's pretty much just anything and everything, right? Because I've been grabbing so many. Yeah, I've grabbed galleys and light ships and all sorts. I'm fine with it. So this can come back to Constantinople. I think I leave this as a deterrent. I don't think I need to leave it as a deterrent actually. Let's just send this up to Calais. It's also great that I don't actually have to worry about GB anymore. I could just bring this army probably away from GB, honestly. It's not going to revolt anytime soon. So I could just take it off. 626, take that. Admin and mill. I mean, the dip would also be nice, but I'll be doing imperialisms. as of the next war I declare. And yeah, this is all good. I think I need 2 more wars with the Ottomans here until I declare them done, quite honestly. Because really it's just the remainder of Caucasia, the remainder of the Pontic steppe, and the remainder of Anatolia. None of that is particularly tasking. Also, I might not be able to get imperialism before I have to declare war on France. March of next year. This is probably not enough. Probably need to do 1 more claim war, regrettably. Such is the way of things. Oh well. Go Sevilla, go to port during war. What's this about? Admin power for papal influence. I think I'm going to have to lose the papal influence there. The admin sure is nice. Lets me get adaptability and be ready for France in that respect at least. Because I will be the one to have to call this. I could release a subject, but I don't think I'm going to. Also, I just realised why it's going to take me a while to actually get the next diptech. I'm still annexing Bulgaria. If I was done with this sooner, I would have actually had, or if I didn't do it at all, I would have had Tech 23 by now. That is a folly on my part. So yes, I'll need to do 1 more non-imperialism war. Regrettable, but necessary. French promises are 197%. And yeah, France took back their alliance with Aragon. Fine. You're making me do this, Aragon? Remember this? Oh, so close now. And yes, that's the 100k army, ready and waiting in the wings. Something else you need when you declare war is a spare diplomat to declare war with. So let's make a claim here. Get rid of the diplomat and get ready for them. And I can get my stability hit to declare war reduction. Don't even need to look at the others to remind myself. We just want Machiavellism reign. Very simple. Right, truce with France. They're Tech 22, which is the same tech as me right now. They have under 100,000 units, so each one of my stacks is enough to basically just blip their army. Liège join as normal, and Aragon join as returned. But hey, I got 1 war out of Aragon without France being a part of it. Pretty successful in my book. Then let's send this to here. Send this to Salins. No wait, let's go this to Salins because it's closer, and we'll send this to Paris. The other stacks are just gonna run around in places. Maybe I send this to Namur. This one goes to Liège. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. It's all working out. The rest of it's just detail schmeetails, honestly. Also, with once again more manpower, I'm once again curious to build another 100k. You can never have too much manpower. That is so correct, game. You can never have too much manpower. In fact, that extra manpower will be used to make in another 100,000 units. Excellent. That pays off for a quarter of my next army. Good stuff. I really think, and I really want, for everybody else to leave the coalition soon. then I could just start actually having some wars and getting some imperialisms down. Denmark would probably be a reconquest, honestly, with how much is owned by Norway, but it really doesn't matter at this point for them, I suppose. And 40 of each point, and a reduction in div tech. Damn. Could you have done all this a little bit sooner, like say a couple of years beforehand? Oh well. We got what we got. 2,000 ducats from Peru, woo. Things are getting serious. So anyway, let's grab more town halls. Nice and simple. I'm going to leave my current paper manor for coring France. But otherwise I want a state of 5 GB. I think is my current plans. It's also nice that this isn't taking like a million years to do right now. I thought it would have taken quite a bit longer considering it's 1678, but the game's like, nah, you've got a free pass this time. Excellent, that's good. We're down to the +1s. Let's also actually really quickly grab some more universities ready for Enlightenment. That's pretty much it. I just want Enlightenment to be quicker. And let's go and destroy some French and the like. So who else is in this war? I don't think there is anybody else in this war. It's just Liège, Aragon and France, right? Yep, Liège, Aragon and France. Aragon, I get ya. Also, it says 197%, but let's not forget that I'll be getting Tech 23 in admin, give me extra admin efficiency, along with imperialism making things 75% instead of 100. Lots of goodies. And that was a straight up stack wipe. Excellent. On we move. What's this about? Grain a church in Transvaal. Yeah. Can't say I'm necessarily building anything specifically in Transvaal right now, so if I am, it's just like a courthouse, so who cares? Don't need to worry about 33% cost reduction for that one province. For that, I'd rather just get my church. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a delightfully devilish plan, Seymour. The losses were in my favour. They had a lot of cannon losses. I had more infantry losses, but what do you expect? That's kind of the point of the infantry. To take the beating. The infantry walks so that the cannons can run. It's the way to think about it. With Aragon, I do need this. Please. 73 war score. I want it, damn it. So I will have it. I thought they already took Gerba. Clearly not. Then Aragon doesn't need to be friendly with me. I'll take the trade power there. And you're hiring Condicherry from Lorraine. Once again, for free. Which, as previously stated in the campaign, I feel is a bit of a counterintuitive point to Condicherry, considering it literally means mercenary army. At least to my knowledge. Italians, please correct me if I'm wrong. Unless Condicherry translates to something like Tung 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 Sahur. In which case I don't think I want to know. I don't think that sounds right though. I think I can escape the brain rot for just like a tick here. And this will go sit back in Naples, I think. And yeah, I'm just grabbing 3 armies accidentally through no more. Stack wipe. We'll go Charolais. I don't really know where these armies are actually going, by the way. I just kind of took them for a wild ride. And we're trading in gems. Was I not trading in gems already? Okay. It's pretty nice to do. And I think I go Proclaim Holy War. I want the manpower modifier there. Not bothered about the maintenance, it was the manpower modifier. 997.84. You kidding me? Like, that's just, come on, give it to me. Oh, I suppose Spores of War once again kicking in to ruin my plans. Also, Aragon, can you stop fighting Fez, please? There might be one of the few nations that aren't European that I need to go and attack after wiping them off the European land, just to help Fez, maybe? Oh yeah, I could have boated these in. Oh well, I'll walk them in. Why? Why? Just do the thing. Oh, yeah, no, I've got enough cogs. I was going to say why, because I've not got enough transports, but I do. Don't remember going to 117 though. Why do I get a feeling that I pilfered about 20 of those? I think I pilfered about 20 of those. Okay. Integration is a slow process. Sure is. I wish it was slightly quicker at the time so I could have had Tech 23 a bit sooner, but that's fine. Bulgaria has gone. We now have Portuguese Balkans, Portuguese Eastern Europe, and Portugal. Looking good. So of course the next two to integrate are Trebizond and Georgia. I'm not sure, however, if I'm going to be feeding them any more land before I integrate them. I'm actually not sure about that fact. May 84 is my next truce with the Ottomans. I might just hit the button again. You think you've got what is a peace deal anyway? What is a truce timer? I suppose I kind of need to get a Moxie on because I've only got 140 years left. 143 years or whatever. Who's keeping count? Not me apparently, because it'd be 142 from now. So there's your real answer. I might have to do France, although it says they're 197%, I might have to do them in 3 wars. If I don't get close enough to 100 here. But we'll see. I think my colonial nations can pull this out though. Yeah, they'll be fine. You Denmark love me. I can't support their independence, regrettably. Mostly because loyal attitude towards Denmark. Oh. Then there's the all-important CB. So from now, dip points are a suggestion, and are only really needed for culture conversions and integrations. I still haven't done anything with culture conversions. I've not given up on that plan. Or that potential plan. It's just that it will be enacted after 1700. Because you get culture conversion cost minus 25% in the Enlightenment. 25% would add to my currently 25%, which would be 50%. Then you add this for 65%. Not amazing, but we're not the Roman Empire right now, so they get given a whole bunch of culture conversion, partly in the traditions if I recall, but also in the government type. I believe the Roman Republic gets some insane shenanigans involving culture conversion costs in their traditions, if I recall. I don't know. Last time I formed the Roman Empire was for the Aragonese Reapers run, I believe. Don't think I've formed the Roman Empire since. I think I've had opportunities to, and I said, lol, no. But that's about it, to my knowledge. To my knowledge and memory. Alright. When the monthly... Oh no, month income shows 1,000, but it's not 1,000. But what if I now start statefying some of this GB lands? GB's nuts, am I right? Even Wales. Show Wales some love. There we go. Even if I don't statefy it all immediately, it's at least half stated. I can get behind that. We got back some treasure fleet. I'm still not at 1,000. Oh, I'm like a ducat off. I'm like 199 ducats organic neon income. Damn it. I need just a little more of an injection. I mean, this is pretty nice, actually. Then a little bit more here would be cool. That's about enough. But I'm not stopping there. Let's get a little more here. Oh yeah, again, I need to select by 0. Complete the list down. There we go. So then the question becomes, how much of the French land can I take this time around? I'll take the north side. Can't quite take this, but this is what I'm after, I think. And now I can finally claim economic hegemony. So let's end this episode here, and we'll peace out France in the next one. But hey, I can now start getting my true great power status on, and over time it's only going to get better. So, for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.